Hello, everyone. Welcome to Far From Just Words. Today's another day, and the topic today is religion. We'll never stop talking about this topic. You guys know this, right? Because it's a big topic. It is I don't know. It's always going to be on the table. It's a very, very, very big topic. But the part we're going to talk about today is the part that makes that people always. First of all, to me as an African, it's become exhausting about this Christianity, Islamism thing. It's becoming exhausting to me, truth be told. As I get older, it gets exhausting to me. Like, I just ask myself certain questions like, where did we come from? Like, before these things, did we not believe in God? We believed in God. And did we have to go to some place? Did we have to, the contributions that people buy, the private jets, I don't even get it. And at the end of the day, what they are looking for, people don't even educate them how to get it. So what I'm going to say today is this. For most of you that have a misconception about religion or have misconstrued what is religion, is this. Someone once said something. He said, religion is not a pathway to success or wealth. Let me make you understand something. When you buy a machine in your house, let's just say a coffee machine, and in the coffee machine there is a manual, right? You take out the machine, you read the manual, you keep trying to use the coffee machine every day. Somewhere along the line, you are going to start knowing certain things about the machine, and you will discover that you start, maybe let's say in a year or two, you know how to use the machine. You don't need the manual anymore. So what is that? Between the coffee machine and the manual, what is religion? Religion is the manual. It's a guideline, but it doesn't make you rich per se. What makes you rich is when you go out there to try. When you go out there and tell yourself, I want this thing. You go out there and you fail, but you keep trying. But you walk. You cannot pray and you don't walk. There is no business in your name. There is nothing you're not trying anything. Even if it doesn't give you no money, but you're not trying anything. You're not hope. You go into religion for hope and faith, but then you don't have any hope and faith in the businesses that you don't even want to try. And and another thing is, most nations that even have good governance, that have everything in place, have you noticed that their citizens don't pray for the nonsense we pray for? Please give me husband. All those nonsense. Please give me road. Please give me daily bread. Things that your nation was supposed to do it for you. We are praying for it in church. You're supposed to be praying for life. You're supposed to be praying for the better things. But now, because of the misconstruction of the religion that we are reading, that book we are reading, the way they constructed it, the way the people that are preaching it, they're not preaching it right. And so that thing is making people come to church because they gravitate to church because they think it's going to give them answers. But where are the answers? Because for years and years, no one's life is changing. Most people's lives are not changing. Especially those that are let's say 70% of the population in those churches, they're not doing well. They're not doing well. I know someone might ask, so now should we blame the pastor? No, I'm not saying you should blame anyone. But I'm just saying you should ask yourself, do I understand what I'm looking for? Do I know what I'm looking for? Now, if you know what you're looking for, now ask yourself, what are the guidelines to get what I want? Now, another thing, how do I get what I want? Even though maybe I don't have the tools in place to get it. Should I go looking for the tools first? But then maybe it might be too late when I come back. But how do I work it out? These are questions you should be asking yourself. Life questions, normal common sense questions. You don't need to go to church five times in a week. Disturbing your neighbors early in the morning at 5 a.m. In the night after small dinner, people want to rest on their couch. Another noise in the name of meeting. Your food you cannot even digest your food. Sometimes let us Africans take time first to digest that which we already know before looking for new things and hanging on to them. We like to adopt new things. We are so good at adopting new things. The Africanness that of in us, your nation, who you are, Uganda, Kenya, Cameroon, Nigeria, you don't even yet know it, but you're already struggling to know something about somebody else. You don't even know the story about your village, your own village, where you're from. You don't know it, but you are struggling to know something about somebody else. And they've given you a name, you're hanging on to it, religion. Okay, your own is juju, but your own is religion. So much confusion everywhere. You know, it's those things that I keep asking myself. How do we unlearn certain things? How do we educate certain people in this thing? Because the people up there, top ranking people, they don't care. They don't care. Who is the grass that is suffering? So the question is, how do we educate those people? Do we keep just saying that it's normal? Just keep going to church and you're praying, but nothing is coming up, but you keep going every day and contributing money. Over the years, you have not, if you calculate all the money you gave, you have been selling small biscuit near somewhere. So I'm asking, what is the concept? What is your concept when you talk about religion? What is your concept when you talk about religion? Some of you are quick to learn Hebrew, quick to learn Arabic. What is your language in your village? What is the language in your village? Can you speak it? Can you speak the language in your village? You're already trying to speak in tongues. You don't even know your father's language. You don't know your mother's language. You are not even fluent in any of them, even English or French. No, you are not fluent, but you are quick. You have adopted a new one. So my question is, what is your concept of religion? What is your concept when you talk about religion? When you talk about anything spiritual or spirituality or whatever name you give it to, what is the concept to you? What is the concept? I'll end on that today. Thank you very much. This is Far From Just Words. Until next time, see you.